Hello and welcome to day 17 of the Tracie Fox Creative 2023 December Daily Advent Collaboration. Phew! Hi guys, thanks for joining me today as I work on my project for day 17 of the collaboration. Tracie, thank you so much for putting this together, and I'm excited to take part. So thank you so much for inviting me. So without further ado, let's get started on the project. This digital kit was 56 pages. 56 pages. It's huge. Huge. And option after option after option. It's amazing. There's a little bit of everything. And yes, I printed the entire kit. I know, but I did. I couldn't decide just by flipping through it. I'm kind of a visual, touchy-feely kind of person. So, I like to be kind of hands-on. So I printed out the kit and then kind of started to pull pieces and parts that appealed to me. And so my project consists of 4 pages. I believe there were 4. Yep. So this guy here, fell in love with him, Santa. Chose him to be my focal point. So I used that page. And then this tag I used, I believe it was this tag right here, is my background tag. And then I used a couple of elements. I know I used this element here. And then I used the red, solid, distressed red tag. So those were the 4 pages. 1, 2, no, 4. Yep, 4 pages that I chose to work with. So, let me pull out here some of the prep work I have already done. Only because I didn't want an hour and a half video. And I tend to go a little slow on projects because I like to be happy with everything that goes down as it goes down. So I do a lot of auditioning, so that's where a lot of time comes in on my projects. But anyway, so this is what I decided to work with. This is my base tag, and I backed it with I have an abundance of the green hanging file folders, so I used those to back a lot of my tags. I backed this one also, and all my elements I backed because I like them to be, sturdy. It's just a preference. On this tag, because my base color tag was a little busy, I chose not to sew around this base tag because I love sewing around my tags. But there was just so much going on, I decided not to. So this is my base tag, what we're going to start with here. And like I said, it's already backed. And on this tag here, I used a stencil. It's called Sparkle. I believe it's by Tim Holtz. And it's called Sparkle. And I used some gold glitter texture paste. The jeweled effect paste by Finnabar, I believe. This is maybe diamond rings. Not sure. It's the gold though. Very pretty, sparkly. Love it. So what I was going to do is place that there. And then here is the star of the show, Santa. It's my focal point. I was going to place him round about there. And I have my holly and ivy words that I want to put right about at the bottom. And then these elements here, I'm going to use at the top. I hope you guys can see this. I hope I'm, let me see, let me get a little closer maybe. Let's try a little more. There we go. Okay. All right. So let's get started. I want to glue this down to my base tag. And I am choosing the glue I'm using for this. I have chosen Fabri-Tac. Only because, well, not only, I love Fabri-Tac, but mainly here because I want a little bit of slide time. I want to allow myself some time to position the tag. So, alright, so now I'm going to try and get this on here fairly straight as I can without getting my head in there. There we go. And it'll grab. It grabs pretty quickly. Not as quick as my other favorite glue, which is art glitter glue. But Fabri-Tac holds very nicely. And on these tags, I don't know if you can see it or not, but on the edge here, I used some Nouveau embellishment mousse. It's like well, it adds metallic dimensional details to your craft project. There you go. So I just kind of gilded the edges because I didn't want to compete too much with my sparkle tag there. So we've got that down. And now, before I start on this guy, what I wanted to do with him, oh, now I've got Fabri-Tac all over my fingers. What I wanted to do with him was I want to use some Frosty Crystal. So, Frosted Crystal I have right here. I love this stuff. It's an embossing powder. But what it does is it gives you a, like a matte crystal look, if that makes sense. But what I'll do, let me see. I was going to let me grab a sheet of paper here. Because, you know, here in the craft room, we have no paper. No paper that we can find to write on. So let's start here with this. So to do this, you're going to need embossing ink or dabber. And you're going to just put your embossing ink or fluid down. Make sure you get good coverage. Get those corners. I like the dauber because you can, the dauber is really convenient to use on stamps because you can use stamps also for embossing. And I think I've got good coverage there. It looks like it. Kind of looking from the side here. Okay. Alrighty. Let's flip this paper over. And then I'm going to cover it here with the Frosted Crystal. It's just like any other embossing powder. except the end result is different. It's a clear, and like I said, it let me just lift that up here. There we go. Tap that extra off. Okay. I'm going to get this out of the way. Set it to the side. And here's hoping it doesn't blow anywhere in the meantime. Okay. I'm going to get my little tweezers out. So as you can see, it's just a powder that's on there. Now I've got my heat tool out here, but I don't know if I'm going to need this or an embossing. We'll see if this will heat it, if this will turn it. I hope it's going to get hot enough. Yeah, it'll start changing here. You'll see it. This is not as hot as my embossing gun, so we're going to pause for just a second, and I am going to grab my embossing heat gun. Okay, we're back. I don't think you missed me. Okay, so I've got my embossing gun here, embossing heat tool, and I hope the mic will cancel out this noise. If you have on earplugs, please pause for a second. I don't want to bust your eardrums out. Here we go. I'm trying to get it here. Let's see if you can start to see it change. See that? Boom. Did you see that? Wasn't that fantastic? Just like that. You've got the right tool. Okay. Let's pull that up here. This just is going to curl up just a little bit, but it'll flatten back out. And can you see that matte frosted look on it? It's just beautiful. It gives it a great texture. And I mean, I love it. I love this stuff. Love it. And again, this is called Frosted Crystal. Distressed Frosted Crystal. About 10 bucks. Okay, now back to our tag. Okay. Then this we're going to put on here. Okay, I've got glue all over my fingers. Let's, oh, there was one thing. Let's see. No, it's here. Okay, I got it. All right. All right, so let's get him put down. Again, I'm just going to use Fabri-Tac. And I just try and get as close as I can to the edge, where hopefully it won't seep out, but I do want enough to make sure it's glued down nicely. And I want him about here. And we're just going to hold him, add a little pressure there, make sure he sticks. Because it needs to stick to that, that texture paste. So, him down there. Okay. And I wanted to put this little clip up here. Looks like I didn't catch all of that, I didn't get all of that frosted crystal up there. So I'm going to hit it one more time with the embossing heat gun. Okay. All right, that's good. I think we've got it. All right. Yes. Okay. I'm going to put this up here. I think we are. Yes, just add a little embellishment there. Okay. And then I want to put this down here. So again, I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. There we go. Kind of want it without getting my head in there. I want it about right here. And we're just going to put a little pressure on that. Just to make sure it grabs good. There we go. And now these little things here. This was the one little tag that I decided to use. And we're going to go with, let's see, my crocodile here. I want to use the smaller hole for the smaller eyelet. I'm going to place a hole in that. And then I'm going to place a hole in this. Perfect. And now I'm going to pull out my eyelets. And let's see, I think these are the larger ones. Yeah, we need the smaller ones. Here we go. And I think I'll use black. Let's get that. I hope I'm in frame here, guys. So there we have that. And then I'm going to use a black one for this one also. And let's get that going. Okay. Get that out of the way. Close up our eyelets so they don't spill. And I do need the crocodile one more time for the top of the tag. We're going to use the larger hole for that. Let me see here. Because I was going to use the larger eyelet, but I want to make sure it's going to, yes, it should fit. I didn't take that into consideration before I placed that bottom tag. But it's good. We're going to make it work. Readjust this because I'm using a larger eyelet. And there we go. Here's our top eyelet. It's a wider eyelet. I love using those. They're a new fave of mine. And then here I have a ball pen or a garment pen. And we're going to, let's do the bell first. I have a little bell here. I'm going to put that on our ball pen first. And I'm probably doing this backwards because this feels like the right way. So it's likely backwards because I'm left-handed. And so, hold on, we're going to put that there. And then for my topper, this is the thing about crafting and not editing, because I don't edit my videos, so what you see is what you get. I have, I think I want to use gold. And I'm just right here, I'm off to the side cutting my, my piece here for the tag. But I'm thinking that might be a little thick. Let's try it and see. Right? That's all we could do is try it and see. Let's see what it does. Let's see if she'll work. And I think she will. So I'm just pulling this through. This is organza ribbon. I think I got it at Hobby Lobby. Well, I know I got it at Hobby Lobby. And I got it at 50% off. All of their Christmas stuff is 50% off right now. So that was nice. Okay. So let's see. Get our little tag, our little, there. I like that. Perfect, perfect. I like, we might can trim it a teeny bit. It's a little over the top, maybe. Just a little. We'll just trim it down. See if I can get this to work right. Just trim it. It's probably not going to be straight, but there we go. I just need to get that. It looked like a big piece of fluff up there. So there's our gold organza ribbon at the top. And our sparklies on the red tag here. And then for the final touch, I am going to just hook this through the ribbon here. And you know what? I'm thinking, now that I've done this, I think that's going to cover up Santa's face. I don't like that. I want to see the star of the show. I do. I want to see the star of the show. So now let's try this again. Here, I'm just going to hook it right through there. And there's our tag. There's my project, day 17. Day 17 of the 2023 December Daily Advent Collaboration. You can check out all of the folks on the Advent calendar, all their videos, all their projects. Go check them out. Lots of creators on there. Fantastic folks. And if you'll follow the hashtag 2023DD Advent, you can watch all the videos or all the posts that we're doing with this collaboration. So this is the end of my video. Again, thank you, Tracie, so much for inviting me. And I want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. Bye-bye.